Okay, today we're working on the collision lab. I just want to go through, have a quick tutorial of how the simulation works. So on here, this first screen, it's got your link here. You want to click on that and open up the simulation. Okay, so you're going to have to flip back and forth between the simulation and the lab. So here you have your collision carts animation here. You can expand that, make it as big as you would like. Okay, scroll it up even as well. There we go. Okay, so when you go back to the lab, you'll see the first two, slide 2 and 3, are both going to be elastic collisions. So you want to make sure that in the simulation you have elastic collisions selected. Okay, and then you're going to adjust things based off of what the lab says. So for the first one, it says set the initial blue cart velocity to 0, set the mass values to different values, doesn't matter what they are, run the simulation and record the mass and velocity values. Use mass and velocity values to complete the following momentum table. So in the simulation, you want to set the initial velocity of the blue cart to 0. Okay. And then the masses you can adjust however you'd like. We'll keep, we'll make the red one big, and we'll keep the blue one smaller. Okay, and then I can move this wherever I want as well. So I'll just move it a little bit closer. Okay, and then you just hit start. Okay, so your starting velocities, the initial velocities, are already written here for you. In this case, it was 5 and 0. And then the final velocities are up top. Okay, so you got the final velocity of the red, and you got the one of the blue. So in your lab, you'll want to put in the red after over here, and the blue after over here. Okay, the befores go on this side. Masses will stay the same no matter what, whether it's the before or after. Okay. For the next one, it says set the initial blue cart velocity to less than the red cart velocity. So it doesn't matter what it is, as long as the blue cart is less than the red cart. So this can be, let me hit reset. So you could set this one to a negative if you want, or you could set it to a positive, but the red one has to be bigger. Okay, otherwise the blue will take off and the red will never catch it, and you won't have any collision. Okay, so just make those adjustments. And then when you get down to slide 4 and 5, you've got inelastic collisions. So you're going to make sure that you click inelastic collisions, and then just follow the directions. And then for the very last two, 6 and 7, you're going to click explosions. So you'll click explosions here, and then follow the criteria that the lab presents. And then the very last slide, you're just saying whether momentum was conserved in every scenario. Okay, so yes or no, just highlight whichever one. Okay, and that's pretty much it.